Amid water wars, Delhi Water has, in fact, the Aam Aadmi Party has laid down directives to reduce water wastage in the national capital. Now, the criminal charges of 2,000 rupees fine if caught wasting water is what the Aam Aadmi Party has gone on to say. So, if you're washing cars, using a hose or letting water tanks overflow, they may soon lead to a challan for excess use of water, is what Atishi has gone on to say, while she blames Haryana for the problem as far as water shortage is concerned. We have Ishika joining us. Ishika, take us through the directives by the Aam Aadmi Party when it comes to the water crisis in the national capital, a claim that the Delhi Jal Board has somehow denied.
Well, yes, in fact, Divya, we did hear that yesterday itself, Water Minister Atishi had said that there will be challans issued for, in fact, using excess of water. So now on that, Atishi has now issued directives to the CEO of Delhi Jal Board, and in fact this includes a 2,000 rupees fine if anybody is caught wasting water. Now, where can it, on what purpose can it be issued? Well, if you're using water to wash the car, if you are, in fact, if you have an overflowing water tank, if you're using domestic water connection for commercial purposes, or if, water is being used at construction site, all of that will be fined with rupees 2,000. And for this, for the implementation of this, a team of, 200 teams, in fact, 200 teams are going to be formed by, in fact, Delhi Jal Board to ensure that this challan is issued for these excess usage of water. Now, certainly yesterday itself we did hear how Water Minister Atishi blamed the Haryana government and said that there is a possible water crisis in Delhi, and that is why even the supply of water in many areas have been decreased to only one time. And the second point was certainly this, that challans will be issued. So now 200 teams will be on ground to in fact ensure that challans are issued for all of these purposes, for all of these excess usage of water. Over to you.
Ishika, this comes at a time when Delhi is 50 degrees, 49.9 degrees Celsius is what was reported as of yesterday. And there's no respite up until the weekend when it is expected to rain here in the national capital. But post that, again, the temperatures are bound to rise.
Well, yes, Divya, there is certainly a rain alert for 31st, but before that, till 29th of May, there is a red alert here issued by the IMD over the heat wave condition. So certainly at that time, when in fact Water Minister, herself announcing that the water supply will be decreased in areas, and then also, in fact, challans going to be issued for the excess usage of water. So it is certainly, going to be troublesome for the residents of the national capital who, in fact, are forced to live here in scorching heat. So certainly the water supply is going to be affected because the demand during the summertime, especially when the temperatures are soaring, it certainly increases. So at that time, how will the people, the residents of the national capital, will adjust to these, to these new rules that have now come from the Water Minister Atishi is something that we'll have to wait and watch. Over to you.
Right.